This shit's starting to piss me off. People are really going off on Peppa Pig on Twitter. Like, you can love Bluey without trying to knock down Peppa Pig, okay? Like, Bluey, sure, I get it. All the adults love Bluey because it teaches kids how to be, you know, empathetic or something. But you don't have to, like, Peppa Pig is still good. Have you seen some of the other dog shit that's on TV for kids? I like Peppa Pig because it deals with real scenarios. Daddy Pig lost his glasses. Peppa Pig lost her boots. Oh, we left the door open and a parrot got outside. You know? Peppa is a piece of shit. What are you talking about? Peppa Pig is not a piece of shit. She's 5 years old. How is she a piece of shit? I still say maybe, like, I just saw some bad Bluey episodes, but I am surprised at how people are like in love with Bluey. They're real people. And the only episode I can remember of Bluey that I've seen is the dad wants to throw out some old drawings the kids made, but he knows if he does it in front of the kids, they'll cry. So he goes to the dump with his kids and throws all the shit away, and then they see the drawings and they go, "Daddy, why are you throwing away our drawings? That makes us feel bad." And I was like, this show is not real. Is the dad the biggest idiot on the planet? Like, why don't you just wait till they go to sleep and then throw out the drawings? Like, it's the easiest crime to get away with of all time. The One Piece! The One Piece is real! Okay, good one, good one. Studies have shown Peppa Pig watching reduces someone's speaking skills. Come on. Who did that study? Someone jealous of the success of Peppa Pig. This is an unbelievable statement. I refuse to believe it. You can't just say studies show. Link to the JSTOR, okay? University of Bluey put out that study. Absolutely. Ooh, studies have shown that children that grow up watching Bluey have a greater chance to grow up to be billionaires. Anybody that watches any other television program grows up to be a hater and an asshole who can't parallel park. Only Bluey viewers stay winning. I got nothing against Bluey. It's just that the Bluey lovers go way too far. At least it's not Blippi. Like, hold on. Ooh, he's back. It doesn't have to be a rivalry. Like, they're making it a mutually exclusive thing. You can only watch Bluey or Peppa Pig. You can watch those. You can watch Sesame Street. My adult friends without kids watch Bluey. That's just insanity. They should just have a kid and get it over with. If you're already watching children's television programs for entertainment, like, you might as well have a kid. It's so sad. I'm reading that from chat. I didn't say that's so sad, okay? I'm just saying. I don't know if it's sad, but you know what it is? It's a reminder of how much more free time you have in general. Not everybody, but in general, how much more free time you have before you have a kid. People without kids be like, yeah, I watch kids' TV shows when I have some spare time, just for fun. I'm not flaming, I'm just saying.
What does your daughter watch mostly now? Like, what's the
almost
go-to
exclusively
show for her?
Peppa Pig. And I want to go off on a little bit of a rant because Bluey is a good show. Everybody says Bluey is amazing. I've even read some comments that have sent me over the edge that said, we wait till our kids go to sleep and then me and my spouse watch Bluey. I'm going to be honest with you. It sounds like you and your spouse are great parents. It sounds like you're, mother and father of the year. That shit is stupid. You should not be watch. And I
watch an adult show like Married at First Sight, for crying in the
face. Watch some, like, Bluey's fine, but like if you're watching this as an adult, willfully, I do fear for, like, honestly, you should go to Las Vegas because I'm sure there's a lot of burlesque shows and some concerts that would be interesting for you. Look, it's not like watching like Cocomelon. If you watch Cocomelon as an adult, you should be in prison. But like Bluey is just more like, come on, you gotta have some more respect for your media diet. Why don't you watch a show with like some fucking dragons or something, and the Aegon and the Dagon and the
I haven't watched any of that new stuff.
You watch a show where like a guy cooks meth or something like that, like a bald guy cooks meth. Bluey, don't listen. Bluey, good show. Maybe this will be my most controversial take. Good show, overrated. Once a month, I'm going to keep beating the drum until I get some people on my side. It's not that Bluey is bad. It's that when people talk about Bluey, they're like, I love Bluey. Me and my totally sane spouse sit down and watch an entire season after my baby falls asleep just because it's so entertaining, even for like a 35-year-old. Other shows like Sesame Street and Peppa Pig are full of bad examples. Peppa Pig she's jumping in muddy puddles. That's crazy. Every episode of Bluey is about how the dad got diagnosed as pre-diabetic by his doctor, and he needs his family's help to get his blood sugar back in check. Every episode of Sesame Street is like, hey, we're introducing you to the concept of water with a bunch of songs that are like Broadway inspired. Shit drives me crazy. Peppa Pig does stay goated. I'm not saying it's even as good as Bluey, but it's just not. People that they think Bluey's here and like all other kids shows are like here. It's like fucking Bluey, and then like on the same level or maybe even a little bit higher is Sesame Street. I'm sorry to tell you. And then like Peppa Pig's probably like a little under Bluey. Sesame Street goes crazy. That's why Bluey has like 23 episodes a season. Sesame Street has like 8. They got celebrity guest stars. They write their own songs. They're building puppets every year. Bluey could never. Aren't there 4,000 episodes of Sesame Street? No, there's like, I don't know, there might be like 1,000, but this shit has been on the air for 53 seasons. It's been on the air since 1969. You know, Elmo didn't even exist until like 1986 or something like that. Like Elmo is like a late season addition. Okay, there are 4,000. Still. How many episodes of Bluey are there versus the fact that this shit's been on the air for 8 months? 141? Exactly. What's the episode to season ratio? That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, it's not about good, more episodes equals worse show. How It's Made's got like 10,000 episodes. This shit is better than, I don't know. I was trying to think of a show that doesn't have a lot of episodes. What is any Netflix original post 2018? Because they get canceled after one season, regardless of how many people watch them. My son's obsessed with Blippi. My kid hasn't gotten into Blippi yet, but she does watch some YouTube channels that I don't understand for sure. But I guess like this the mind of a child is just an interesting thing. She'll watch the same YouTube short like 100 times in a row. I actually feel like it would be so easy to just make a YouTube kids channel. Literally, like, I mean, there's no ads, so I don't know how you make money off of it. But like every video that I ever see on YouTube Kids has like at least 500,000 views, and the channel has 5 million subscribers. And that's like pretty close to the low end. But like all the YouTube shorts are like, let's count how many squeezy plushies I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then they just count up to like 17 or something like that. And then she just runs it 50 times in a row. Bluey's great. I got nothing against Bluey. I do think that it's all, and I'm saying this out of the goodness of my heart, not to be rude. You got to remember, by like normal standards, I'm not very cool. But by dad's standards, I'm very cool. I'm just telling you, being a diehard adult Bluey fan is approaching Krungo energy, if it's not there already. I think it's there already. But I said approaching to soften the blow a little bit. If you like have kids and you're like, I watch Bluey with my kids and it's the best show that they watch, that's great. I disagree, but I can see your case. But if you have kids and you watch Bluey when your kids are asleep and you're like, this is great, more power to you. I'm not going to gatekeep you, but I do think it's a little Krungo. What if you don't have kids, but you watch Bluey to relax after watching a horror movie? You don't want to know my take on that. My take on that is going to be extremely boomer. It's not worth me saying it. It's not worth you having to hear it, okay? I'm sorry. What the heck is Krungo? Krungo is cringe, but it's kind of cringe to say cringe. So instead you say Krungo, which is slightly less cringe. Until people go, why do you say Krungo? You should just say cringe instead. And then Krungo becomes more cringe.